Hello everyone, it is the start of another week in our 4th grade class. Welcome. Today is Monday, May 9th, 2022, and it's the end of the school day. My students today took session 1 of their FSA mathematics test today. And after that, we just relaxed for a bit, had recess. We did have lunch and then recess, and then they went to PE. And at the end of the day, I used the last couple of minutes to review a couple more math information that we didn't get to last week, because as you may recall, I was reviewing so much math on Wednesday, Thursday, that by Friday morning, when we did our last review in the morning, the kids were done and I was done and we needed a break. So we did take a break. So you can check that out in the last vlog. So I did want to go over those 2 different domains that I didn't get to go over last time, which was operations and algebraic thinking and numbered operations in base 10. So we went over that. We went over a few other things, and that's how the day ended today. So basically during testing days, I know that my lesson plans are not going to go the way I expect, because I don't know exactly when we're going to be done with testing. Then I have to go and return the test, and sometimes that takes a moment. And then our lunch schedule is switched on those days, and sometimes I have to wait and see how our day progresses. But we did have a good day, and tomorrow is session 2 for the math test. Right now I have to go get ready because I have a grade level meeting, a grade level chairs and leadership team meeting right now. And then after that, I'm going home. So I'm just going to pack up so that I'm already ready to go after the meeting finishes, because I have to go home and do an online training this evening at 5:30, from 5:30 to 8:30. So that is a very short update for today, but that pretty much is it. I will see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, it is now the end of the day on Tuesday, and hooray, we are done with FSA testing, at least for my grade level. There are other grade levels in our school that still need to test for the rest of the week, on to next week. But I think after next week we're done, except for makeup days. Now, my students next week are going to take the iReady diagnostic, the last one for the year. So we're not 100% done with testing. We're just done with state testing. All right, so today, basically, the morning was all testing. The students continued watching Chimpanzee while I turned in the materials. Then we had an early lunch, 30 minutes earlier than usual. And then after that, I was pretty much organizing the classroom, getting the kids to help me here and there. I was sweeping away at the rug. It looks much nicer than it did before. I don't have a vacuum, so yes, I used my broom. But it's so much nice to have the class sort of back together. As you can see from here, I just put the desk together back, so we're no longer in rows, but it feels nice to sort of have the classroom put back together. Then the students went to music, and after music, I was working on our reward wheel and making sure we caught up with the rewards from the dojo points that the students have been earning so far. And now I'm going to a faculty meeting where we're going to do a reflection on our school improvement plan as a grade level, fill out a reflection sheet, and then we can go home. And then I have that other PD for Miami Learns. This is day 2. I have it from 5:30 to 8:30. So this will be the last day for that particular professional development. And that's all that I have to share for today. Again, testing days, there's not much going on. But tomorrow, it's a different day. See you then. Hello everyone, we are now at the end of the day, Wednesday, and today was a regular instructional day. So I want to give you a little rundown of what we did today. I did not put an agenda on the board, but in the morning when the students came in, I gave them their weekly language review. I am actually using the quarter 1, week 1 of 5th grade, which One Stop Teacher Shop actually gives us like the three weeks of the beginning of the next grade level so that we can use it for the end of the school year. So that is perfect. And this is what we worked on. So the students today did Monday and Tuesday. So as you can see that we're going over parts of speech, different word meanings, progressive future tense, and types of sentences, along with synonyms and antonyms and prefixes. So we worked on that this morning. We did review it. I also gave students something a little extra so that in the morning when they're done with their weekly language review, they can have a moment to draw some doodles and just be able to have a creative moment in the morning. So this is the little book that I put together. It is a little booklet that I created. I actually drew this on my iPad using Procreate, and I exported the image as a PNG, and on PowerPoint, I created the cover, which is just the outside page of the book, and then I just gathered 3 blank white paper pages and then just stapled it to create this little book so that they can draw some doodles in the morning. And I really love how this came out. I'm really proud of that. So the D is a dinosaur, the E is a flower, and the S is a snake. Of course, the O's are the eyes. The students really love getting those little booklets. Then we had lunch early in the morning because of testing, so our lunch schedule is a little bit earlier than usual. And then after lunch, we continued by finishing the reading story that we were working on Wonders, which is this one right here, Rediscovering Our Spanish Beginnings, which talks about Florida and the Spanish explorers that came to Florida. So we had a lot of text features in this particular passage along with the text structure of chronological order. So tomorrow the students will work on completing a chronological order graphic organizer to show the flow of the information that was shown in the story, along with answering some reading response questions. Then it was time for math, and in math I also introduced another weekly math review, but this one is quarter 1, week 1 of 5th grade. So here are the skills that we worked on in math so that you can kind of have an idea of what it is that we worked on. And we ended the day with science. We were just reviewing our topic 5 and going over the topic assessment on the board. I just chose different students to come to the board and share answers to their questions. And they were allowed to refer back into the chapter so that they can refresh that information in their minds. So I've been doing a lot of catch up because, we've been testing for the past 2 weeks. And before we started testing, I had been sick. So I was behind in a lot of stuff. And when we were testing, I couldn't really find time to make sure we kind of finish some of these loose ends that I was working with the students before I got sick. So I'm trying to do like a catch-up week this week so that we can get caught up in that and then get us to where we're supposed to be in our current curriculum pacing guide. All right, that is all that I have to share with you today. I'm going to gather my things, get going, but I will see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome to the end of the day on Thursday. It has been a very long day. We started our morning with a weekly language review that I showed you yesterday. Today the students completed Wednesday and Thursday, and then it was time for them to start their iReady reading diagnostic. So we had an hour of testing this morning for that, and then we went ahead and read the paired selection in our Wonders book, Histories, Mysteries, discussed it. We had early lunch, so we went to lunch, and after lunch, the students were working on math, and after that, we had our recess. After recess, we went ahead and had art because our art was canceled for today. We had a lot of teachers out today, so they couldn't find coverage for a lot of our special areas. So since they missed art, I decided let's do art. And this is what I had the students work on. So this is my finished product, but basically I wanted them to create a portrait, a self-portrait, however their style was. But basically the main concepts were draw a big oval for the center of the page for your face, and then they can draw their shoulders because it's only a portrait. And then I wanted them to write words around their head that describe them in a positive way, so like affirmations in a way, and then obviously add color to it. Not all of them finished, but let me give you a couple of glimpses of the ones that were done today. Here's one right here that is not done. I really like how they put their hands inside of their sweater pockets. Here's one that came out so cute with all of the words around her. Here's another one also with the words around. They're still working on it. Here's one more. I like that the eye is winking. Here's another one. This one looks super happy. Check this one out. And this one here. Again, some of them are still working on theirs, so they'll work tomorrow on them. Here's one and another. This one is really cool with her ponytail. And here's another one. He really loves Shrek. So it's a really great way to have them do a little art activity. And obviously I still taught them some art concepts, and they still had that kind of art time that they missed today. So that was great. So we actually finished the day doing this, and tomorrow is another day. And because I didn't have my specials today, I get to leave right now after I dismiss my students. So I will see you tomorrow. But actually, one more thing. So there's something that I'm starting to do now since it's the last 19 days of the school year. And since I have 19 students, every day I'm going to use Wheel of Names. I put a Wheel of Names with all their names on there. And I'm raffling off or giving away one item in my room that I haven't used in a long time because I'm in the process of trying to clean my room and get it ready for the summer. So it helps me to get rid of some things that I know I'm not going to use. So one of the things that I gave away today was a letter board that I got from Target many moons ago. So this one happened to be a purple one and it brings some letters. So one of my students got picked today and it's exactly what she wanted. So she got it. I also have another one. So here's another one of those letter boards. This one is in teal. So I'll be giving this one away, not tomorrow, but another day. And I have other little goodies that I'll be giving away. They're all really great things that are pretty much brand new or exactly brand new that I just haven't used, and I want to be able to give them away for my students so that they have something from our year in 4th grade, and they can also help me, get ready to clean the classroom and get it packed together for the summer. And now I will let you go. I will see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, we have made it to the end of the day on Friday and it's been another long day. Today we also had our specials canceled because there were a lot of teachers out today and one of the teachers in my team wasn't here, so they split up her students. So I had 4 to 5 of her students today in the morning and in the afternoon, and then the last 30 minutes of the day I had another teacher who was leaving early and he gave me 4 of his kids. So it's been a day, but you know what? We're just pushing through it, right? I'm getting ready right now to go to Orange Theory, so I just want to give you a little update of today. This morning, the students completed their iReady reading diagnostic, and they did an overall great job. I had students that made tremendous gains, increasing by 53 points or 57 points from the beginning of the year to now. So I was so proud of them. I'm proud of all my students for all their hard work and showing how much they have learned this year. So yeah, now we're going to start math next week and hopefully be done with it by Tuesday. And I can't wait to also celebrate the students for their growth in that as well. So after they did that, they were working on their progress monitoring assessment from Wonders. And I did have a couple of students that didn't finish. So on Monday for Do Now, they can work on doing that. And then we went ahead and did some math. We were going over area of complex shapes or complex rectangles or combined rectangles, I should say, where they had to split the rectangles and find the area of the entire shape. And then we went to lunch. We had recess. We ended up having a little bit of an extended recess since we didn't have PE today. And then after that, we finished watching the movie Chimpanzee and finishing up with our rewards for the reward wheel that I'm trying to catch up on for the students. And then we ended the last 10 minutes of the day, 10 to 15 minutes of the day outside so the students can have outdoor playing time. And then it was dismissal. So that is the rundown of the day. It's been a whirlwind hurricane kind of week and I'm exhausted, but I'm so happy it's the weekend. And now I'm going to get my workout on and enjoy the rest of my evening. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day. And don't forget to smile. Hello dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you because you are capable of great things. See you next time.